Look at this.
Kim Jong-un wants to do an interview with Dave Skylark?
He's a fan. Look at this butt fuck. If that ain't a real story, what is?
Okay, let's fucking do it.
We're going to North Korea!
About a week ago, even a few days ago, we were lamenting the fact that on this night, plenty of boys and girls were sitting around by the fireplace, can't sleep because they're saying, "Ooh, I can't wait to see that Seth Rogen and James Franco tomorrow."
I think it was more like we were worried about the young boys and girls going like, are we really going to war over a movie?
No, Martin.
Is it going to be another 9/11?
No, Martin, it wasn't that. Boys and girls around the world were sitting around saying, "Ooh, I can't wait till Christmas Day when Santa brings me the gift of the interview." And then that old Grinch Kim Jong-il, he's ill. He decided to come in and take our toys away.
That's true.
And deprive us of our movie.
Took our toys, our decorations, our roast beast.
All that good stuff. But Sony today, Sony said, "Don't worry, children, because Christmas has come a day early. We are proud to announce to you that the interview is not only going to be released, but it's going to be released. You don't even have to leave your homes, boys and girls. The movie's going to be released for you to consume on your computers and other devices, courtesy of the good VODs."
That's right. And the Google Play.
And the Googles. And the Microsofts.
And the Microsofts.
All that good. And the YouTubes. And then we all rejoiced. Not only was this a great gift for the boys and girls out there, but it was a great gift for the nation, America as a whole.
Minus the two of us, because it meant that we had to add one more movie to our roster.
But it just meant that, shit, I got to work late tonight. God damn it. Oh, well, it's Christmas. Well. It's Christmas. Yeah. I'm going to tell y'all something about this, because not only is this an interview, but this is going to be a commentary on the business doings of Hollywood. Because and probably we're going to sound crazy, because I'm going to sound like a conspiracy theorist, because this whole thing I ain't buying.
I reject conspiracies because that leads to paranoid schizophrenia. I've seen it take way too many people down.
Yes.
And I know a lot of organizations just don't have their shit together enough to pull off a real conspiracy.
Yeah.
And the conspiracy that Sony did this all as marketing, I've rejected that until I watched this movie.
Until
now, I'm thinking this whole thing was a whole crock of bullshit.
Man, if now by the time we're reviewing this movie, a lot of people have already seen it. And so for those people who have seen it, you know the term honey dicked by this point.
Yeah.
Throughout the movie, they're talking about how certain characters are getting honey dicked. What they mean is
honey pot and honey dick.
Honey pot and honey dicked. And what that is that, they come in and they make a big hoopla or something. Usually it's coming in and playing with your emotions, making you feel real good and everything. And then manipulating you at the end into doing what they want you to do.
Right.
A master manipulator like Kim Jong-un. And I'd be damned if this ain't what Sony did to these people out there, man.
No shit.
They manipulated you, the viewer. They manipulated the industry. They manipulated the movie theaters that before was saying studios isn't going to tell us what to do.
Yep.
But they got you. They got you. Now, I talked about this earlier today on one of our shows. We do the Daily Double Talk. So for those of you who have heard this already, excuse me, but I'm going to talk about it with my man Martin over here.
All right.
Either North Korea really did hack us, and Sony's at first were like, just packing shit up. We got to get the fuck out of here. And then somebody said, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
We can use this.
We can use this. And everybody carrying boxes went, how? Or
Sony hacked themselves.
Right.
This whole thing was done because they knew just there was so much to be had by this, Martin. For one, they've been fighting the studios for a long time. They've been fighting the studios for a long time. Not really fighting, but they had their skirmishes with them saying, this whole thing, the whole market, it's not what it used to be. People, they consume movies in different ways now. Theaters, what if this? What if we go ahead and let you have the movie? But what if we release stuff on the same day simultaneously? They tried this once with the Eddie Murphy movie, Tower Heist.
Did they?
They did. They were going to release. They were going to do an experiment. They were going to release Tower Heist.
Yeah.
as on video. It's the same day that we're going to do it at the theaters. And Universal said, let's see what happens. And the theater chains, they said, we'll show you what happens. We're going to reject that shit. And you are not going to release that on home video, and you're going to bring it straight to our theater. Or else, you can forget about us playing this shit.
Yeah. Which makes sense from the theater,
From the theater's point of view. And of course, Universal, they caved real quick. They said, all right.
All right, we just playing. Damn.
Yeah, hey, man,
somebody just said, what if? That's all.
Yeah,
chill out,
it was
man.
just an idea. Damn, man. Calm your nerves. Shit. But with this thing with Sony doing this hack right here, they were able to say, oh, shit, we're being attacked by another country.
Yeah. America's enemy. Like, North Korea is that enemy that you can hate and make fun of.
Yeah, you can sit up there with your ding dong heart and be like, hey, man, that's racist. No, I'm just doing North Korea.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's funny.
Oh, keep going. Oh, okay.
When they remade Red Dawn, which country did they have us fight then? North Korea.
North Korea. Nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
And so since North Korea attacked, the studios are able to come in. Boy, they fucking manipulated the fuck out of you theater chains out there.
They did.
They held it back and made y'all mad. Sony pulled they pulled a card shuffle on y'all.
They did. And I said from the beginning, that whole thing of like, if you show this movie, there'll be a 9/11 size attack on your theater on America. I'm like, how could that even be possible?
But what I said was, they're gonna release this movie.
Oh yeah.
And y'all don't think, if y'all really think they're gonna put this shit up in a fucking vault and launch it to the moon, then you fucking crazy.
Right.
You need to launch your fucking yourself to the moon.
Because the thing is, North Korea makes these kind of threats all the time.
Oh yeah.
They're constantly doing it. But somehow suddenly this one got a spotlight.
They played the whole patriotism angle.
Oh yeah.
And so now that they actually got this stuff out there, and they North Korea did the hack. We can't let this fight our freedom. They got everybody riled up. First it was the fans.
Yeah.
Then it was the celebrities. Mm-hmm. Then it was the other studios.
Yeah.
Damn, Sony, North Korea wouldn't do me like that. Warner Brothers shit, they wouldn't do me like that. Hey, 20th Century Fox, they do you like that? Fuck no. Sony, pussy ass Sony, we ain't like you. And then finally, they got the theater chains. And the theater chains were the ones talking about, yeah, we can't let this happen to us. We gonna, for patriotism, for America. Let's go ahead and get petitions signed. Studios were out there. Y'all heard that American anthem out there. Fucking studios got petitions. If you believe in America, Martin, if you believe in America, then you believe in the interview being shown. If you are truly American, you will fight. You will fight for the opportunity for us to show this movie. Kim Jong-un will not rule over us and dictate to us what creative freedoms we have. Sony, please give us this movie. God damn you, let us show this movie. And let's show the rest of the world that we are as strong as we have always been. Sony said, all right, you know what?
All right.
Here you go.
Because you asked, because you made such an impassioned plea.
Oh, here you go. And then the next day they said, oh, and now that you got it, by the way, we're going to release it on VOD.
The day before
the day right fucking. The day right after they told them that shit.
Yeah, it's like once their plan was all done and they went, and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you.
Oh, and theaters can't do shit now.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't say nothing now.
Those theaters have stepped up to try to be men, to try to be real patriots.
And the thing is, let one theater try to say, well, I ain't showing you movie no more. What, you not American? What the fuck? Are you going to let North Korea win? Is that what you want? Martin, is that what you want? Really?
That's what's bad. It's like they let those theaters put that out there with enough time for all the real Americans, red-blooded Americans, to buy tickets. So now when a theater wants to back out, they can't. They already sold tickets.
They ain't shit they can do. Ain't a goddamn thing y'all can do. Y'all stuck with it now.
Now I'm wondering if Sony, after all this, is like going to Marvel, to Disney, And with Disney saying like, so we still good on the Spider-Man deal? Hell no. You ain't never gonna give you
that's
Spider-Man.
right. Should we just fucking with you, man? What you
We
think?
honeypotted your ass.
Yes. oh yeah, about that shit. Fuck you. Sweet.
Exactly. Yeah, they had Spider-Man on a web and just yanked his ass right back.
Yeah. Give me my shit back. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Fucking with you like a spider can. So now, but now that the movie's out, and look at everybody talking about, man, I don't want Corey to bash this movie.
Why not?
Corey and his Windows Movie Maker effects. That's right. But listen, y'all already think that we're gonna bash the movie. We're gonna be fair on the movie.
No.
Let me just say this about the film. I read some reviews today, and I think it's the rest of everybody else who has seen this movie that are not actually being able to be fair with this. I saw reviews already just written down where people have bought the movie, and they're saying that I bought this movie and it's a good movie just because it stands up for our creative freedom and the rest of our freedoms of free speech. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, well, damn, this movie's already pulled. And I also saw some hate on it. People are like, well, that was it? Man, this movie sucks. All that hype. Now that the movie's out, need we really tell you about the plot of this? You already know it. You've heard it for weeks already. And now all the world is looking at us, Martin, you and me, saying, what do those two Negroes think of this film? Now, you know something? Actually, with this movie, I got to admit to you, y'all think I'm going to bash this film right here. And let me just get my complaints out the way real quick. I thought the first half of the movie was pretty bad. I'm watching this and I'm watching this and Seth Rogen and James Franco, especially James Franco.
Yeah.
James Franco, to me, especially him, they're like the two most annoying frat guys you would ever want to be around. They're those guys who, they sit around and they talk hip hop slang, and ebonics because they think it's funny. What's up, player? Talking to each other.
Yeah.
And that was getting on my nerves, man. And plus, James Franco. Okay, when James Franco did This Is the End,
Yeah.
he was funny because he was able to hang around a bunch of other people who really are true comedians.
Right.
Like Craig
Robinson.
Craig Robinson, and
Danny McBride.
And so he was surrounded by all these people who could play off of him, right? He could play off of them.
Yeah.
He has to carry this movie with him and Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
And they did it together in Pineapple Express. But in Pineapple Express, he played a pothead.
Right.
And
that fit with
and that fit. Right here, this is I don't think he's able to carry this style of comedy where he has to play sort of an idiot, sort of a bumbling idiot. Well, that's the way he comes across, as a bumbling idiot, but not that funny to me. That's during the first half of the film. Seth Rogen, you know me, I like Seth Rogen, man.
You love Seth Rogen.
I don't know why. Seth Rogen reminds me of every fat fucking friend that took up for me in high school.
Okay. All right.
Seth Rogen was always that. He's like there was always, when I was going to high school, there was always some cool guy. He wasn't really like an athlete. He wasn't like the most popular kid, but he was cool enough to where if I hung out with him, everybody gave me some credibility.
Okay. Yeah.
And Seth Rogen's that kind of guy, man.
Right. He's very down to earth.
Very down to earth,
His
man.
characters, anyway.
James Franco was bringing him down for me.
Mm-hmm.
Kim Jong-un is now capable of nuking all of the West Coast. The point is, we're talking about nuclear nations at war with each other.
Why are you telling us all this information?
We're telling you this because you two lucky gentlemen are going to be in a room alone with him. Congratulations, by the way.
That's right.
The CIA would love it if you two could take him out. Take him out.
Take him out.
Like for drinks?
No. Take him out.
Take out. Like to dinner.
Take him out to a meal?
Take him out.
Like on the town?
Party.
Gonna keep with the same gag.
Take him out.
You want us to assassinate the leader of North Korea?
Yes.
I don't even think it's that cleverly written. I mean, I think that these gags right here are pretty juvenile myself. And I mean, as far as writing goes, I mean, it's very obvious and amateurish to me. But the movie, and I was about to give up on it. But when they actually got to North Korea,
Yeah.
when they actually started hanging out with Kim Jong-un, for some reason, that shit was funny to me, man, and mainly because the guy who plays Kim Jong Un, what's his name? Randall
Park, who looks nothing like Kim Jong Un.
Don't need to. Everybody who's watching this movie, do y'all really know what Kim Jong Un looks like? They say, yeah, he looks like him, right?
No, there's plenty of pictures of him. He looks like a big giant baby.
But nobody's looking at those pictures. Really?
Corey, stop for a second. You really want to go with that statement? Nobody's looking at those pictures. He's got a distinctive face. He looks like an 8-year-old that's been suddenly took a pill and grew up into a man.
I hate to say
Randall
it.
Park, as much as he's gained weight for this, he's still somewhat of a handsome guy.
My point is, nobody cares what he looks like. Nobody. Half these kids don't even know what he looks
I kind of care.
I'm not looking at
that's not a big detail. I mean, that's not a nitpick detail. That's one of the biggies. That's one of the things you have to nail.
Let me ask you something.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring up a point right here.
All right.
I'm gonna bring up another movie for my point right here.
Okay.
What's one of your favorite movies today about civil rights or this year?
I think the only one that came out would be Selma.
Exactly. Who played Martin Luther King in that?
David Oyewelo.
Ole.
Yeah.
Does he really look like Martin Luther King? No, I'm going to take that as no. But you did not let that bother you, and that's a drama, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that I'm looking at this right here, and this is a comedy, I don't need for this guy to look just like him. That's asking too much from the movie. It's a parody, man. It's not meant to be that serious.
Okay, all right.
So this guy was hilarious to me.
Okay.
I found it extremely funny. As the movie went along, man, when they hit North Korea and they actually have to pull off this mission, all that bumbling that they were doing before here in America, that wasn't funny. That whole fish out of water thing worked for me right here, man. Yeah. The huge culture clash, and the reason why it worked with Kim Jong Un is because they made him a real character. Actually, I mean, to the point where he's charming, he's also menacing, he's kind of villainous, but at the same time, you want to hang. They actually came across as you wanting to hang out with this guy. Mm-hmm. He's the one that saved this film, actually. Go ahead.
Oh no! I'm surprised you had.
Here comes a smart ass comment right here. Here it comes.
I'm surprised you had such a problem with the first half, when the whole movie was pretty much the same thing you could play about the first half. Honestly, I mean, I guess I before I watched this movie, I thought, man, I'm gonna be mad if we end up going to war over a movie. But now that I've seen this, I'd be especially mad if we went to war over this movie, because this movie was just so, it was just kind of there. I mean, like, I never laughed once. I'm not even sure I chuckled. I didn't get mad so much, but I was just like, it's just not doing anything. What you said about the first half is so dead on. Like,
I thought you about to say I love the first half.
No, fuck no. The first half, okay, mistake. You have an actor and a comedian, but you make the comedian the straight man. No, that's the opposite way you do this. Because James Franco, basically, for comedy, all he did, it seems, is just study every comedic role of Johnny Depp and go like, oh, I got it. I'll just mug and make voices with every line I say. And it's a lot of quick cuts to try to make something funny that's not. Seth Rogen is playing his straight man self through the entire movie. And even that, after a while, you go like, okay, we got the dumbass and we got the guy who's supposed to be us. And after a while, it's kind of like, you know what? I'm kind of getting tired of you just going like, man, you're being so stupid. Stop. What are you doing? What the fuck? What the fuck? These guys were annoying. They just weren't bringing anything to this. Okay, once they get to North Korea, I suppose it heats up because there's actually some stuff going on. But it's really just like the goofiest, lamest kind of, almost laziest attempts at humor. I was like, man, I want to laugh because I've paid my $6. I want to get something out of it. But I was just like, yeah, it's really floating along just doing. It's rare that a movie is exactly what you see from the trailer. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's better. This is exactly that. And I was like, it's not even an intriguing plot. Like, hey, if you can't be that funny, at least have a good plot. But I was like, all right, it's Last King of Scotland, except not as dramatic and not even as funny.
Okay.
And yes, the movie's about 2 hours long.
Yeah, it is.
Do not understand why. Don't understand why this movie is as long as it is.
Now, I will give you that. That's another thing that I really didn't like about the first half is that the first half has no story. The first half is setup. And the first half of this movie, the reason why it's long is because they're able to get all these cameos in, and they're making it longer by coming in and just making jokes. You know, they have jokes that they really want to crowbar in there.
How'd you feel about the Eminem scene?
I was just about to say, one of the things I did like, there's a cameo with Eminem at the beginning. I won't spoil what happens with that, but I thought that was funny.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I did not find that funny at all. I mean, I was like, okay, Eminem is actually acting. I mean, he looks weird, like a real skinny Kevin Spacey with his hair dyed blonde at this point. But I was just like, all right, well, it's like the punchline of that joke comes early, and then they just milk it, and then it kind of goes nowhere.
Wow, Martin, fuck you, man. You don't like anything about this movie?
I really kind of don't. I mean, I was like, it's weird. It's weird because, I'd heard different things back and forth.
It's funny how I'm so beginning to read you more than I ever did before.
Okay.
Here's the reason why I knew you wouldn't like this.
Okay.
Because you weren't a big fan of This Is the End.
True.
You didn't like that. You jumped on my ass about Neighbors.
I'd take Neighbors in a second over this.
But you didn't like it though when it came out. You weren't
I didn't
fond
love
of
it. I didn't love it.
Yeah. And so I already kind of knew that this would not be your thing because, despite how I would ever come out feeling about it, it's like, you know what, Martin is going to go into this, and Martin is not going to like this because, and I'm not saying that you're prejudiced against the movie, I just don't think that this is your brand of humor.
It's got that stoner humor vibe where, like, whatever, hey man, we've been smoking pot, and whatever we think of is really funny, and other potheads will get it.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm not one, so maybe that's why I like that kind of like, oh, dude, wouldn't it be funny if we did this? Yeah, let's film that. Nah, I don't find that funny.
Yeah, you really don't like that, man. And there's another thing with you, man. I can tell when you don't like something when we're doing reviews, because if you like something, you'll interject quick.
True.
We'll have a conversation. When you don't like something, you sit up there and you study my ass, and you just look at me. You just like nod your head every now and then. But I know what you're doing. You sit up there just studying me because first of all, you say, well, I know he's gonna like it better than I am. So let me go ahead and formulate my smart ass come back real quick right here on my joke to make fun of him. And I'm not making fun of him. That's what we do. The other thing is like, and also, let me see how I can disagree with him while not being an asshole, but making his ass look dumb too. You know?
No, wait a minute. You don't do that. No, if you like something I don't, I'm going to say like I don't like it. You're going to say why not? Mm-hmm. I got to have a rebuttal to that.
It is sort of frat house stoner humor.
There's also a lot of them just trading on their own celebrity and the celebrity of other people.
Yeah,
and I don't care for that.
And yeah, these are guys who worked with each other
and have a lot of friends in Hollywood who could come by and do these cameos.
They've worked with each other long enough to where they can go in. They've been in the industry long enough where they say our movies make money. Just let us go in and hang out and do whatever we want to do. And so that's it. And to Martin's credit, it does come across like that sometimes.
That's the Adam Sandler formula.
Except that this is more clever than, this is one of the things I have to give it credit for. This is more clever than anything Adam Sandler would do. Adam Sandler has a formula where he's just like, hey, really, let's go to a vacation spot, hang out, make a bunch of stupid jokes and cash in on stupid people.
Right.
Now, with these guys, they actually come up with somewhat of a plot. I mean, say you might not like their humor in the movie, man, but their premises have sort of a satirical edge to them. I mean, this is the end. Hey, what if the end of the Rapture was coming and we're a bunch of asshole celebrities who hang out in the house together? That's fucking genius compared to what Adam Sandler would come up with
these days. But this is very similar to to the early Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, I would even say it's better than that, man. Adam Sandler is straight up frat boy, and I would say the average.
These are Adam Sandler 2.0.
No, I would say that this is the kind of humor that appeals to stoners, but not that stoner that just likes to sit there and, do nothing and watch cartoons all day. This kind of appeals to the stoner that says, yeah, I know I'm high and I'm on babble, but at least I'm trying to say something.
Okay. At least I'm trying.
At least I got ideas, I have theories and I have clever things to say.
Tomorrow, man, I'm finally pick up a pen and show everybody.
And you know what? And you know what Seth Rogen did? He's a stoner that did something, Martin.
He can go back to smoking pot if this is what he's going to do.
Wow. You know what, people? I give credit where credit is due. And I watched this. And like I said, there's a certain type of person that's not going to enjoy this. If that's you, what can I tell you? But, like I said, I was in your position at the beginning. I said, I don't know where this is going, but I don't like it. And if it goes actually downhill from here, this is a bullshit movie. At the beginning of the movie, I said, you know what? Maybe Kim Jong-un is not mad because they killed him in this movie. Maybe he's mad because they didn't put him in a better movie.
Right.
Yo, man, out of all the movies Hollywood makes, you put me in this shit.
Gotta say, somebody saw this movie and like, man, this is going nowhere unless we create a controversy around it.
Well, Martin, I disagree. God damn, boy, this is acting weird right here, this computer. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My computer is like...
See, your computer agrees with me.
He's like, computer's not letting me back at all. And computer's like,
hey, Corey, you know what you're talking about. I ain't letting you talk no more. It really is stuck, isn't it?
Yeah, it is stuck.
All right, well, anyway.
I just got hacked.
Well, that's fine. Well, people, just all you need to do is listen to me.
People.
Do not waste your money.
I don't know who hacked my system. Somebody that likes Martin hacked my shit, but no. Let me tell y'all something. Move out the way. The movie's not that bad.
Ring an endorsement there. Not that bad.
The movie's actually pretty funny if you don't. If you're not a nitpicker like this man right here.
But hey, you know what? It's mildly amusing.
It's my review right now. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me just get mine. I'm gonna go and fix this computer, but I can't do nothing right now. Give me my time real quick, and I'll let you have it. People, I had fun with this. I'm gonna give this, as far as a grade, a matinee. But being that it is out there now, you rent it. You know, I mean, come on. You know, I don't do at this point when you have it that easy and it's probably a little bit cheaper. Yeah, go ahead and rent it. You know, that's I don't think it's worth leaving the house for. But as a grade, yeah, I give it a matinee. Dawn, you lucky that I got hacked right now.
And there's these people who might listen to you who are not lucky. Yeah, it's one of these movies where, for the most part, I'd say, I guess I'd give it a. You know what? It's hard to give it a rental because I rented it and didn't like it. So that would be. I don't want to quite give it.
I'm back. Thank you.
I don't quite want to say some old bullshit, but man, it is a low rental. Like there's a lot of things you can rent besides this. You can go back and rent. This is the end again. You might own it. Watch that.
You know what, Martin? This is the end.
Yeah, no shit.
This is the end of our partnership right here.
Man,
I believe you.
Man, all this in the news took over everything for this shit.
And you know what? And it's finally come down and made enemies of you and me. You let this movie come between us. Martin.
Did this movie rate enough to come between us?
Yes, it did, Martin. Because you know, if you don't like this movie,
do not watch this movie.
People, don't be like Martin. Don't be un-American like Martin. People, this movie fought for our freedom, and this asshole over here is letting North Korea win.
This movie is the very definition of like, yes, in America we can do everything.
People, do not be this man over here.
But that
stand up for your freedom of speech.
But that doesn't mean that we should do everything.
Don't sit up here and be a curmudgeon critic like him.
Think for yourselves.
People, stand up.
War is not peace.
If you are American, you give this
love is not hate.
If you are American, you give this movie a matinee above 2.
Don't turn your brains off. You're better than that. You're better than this movie. You let these millionaires just go out and play with a camera on and take your money.
Martin, if you don't like it, then why don't you go to North Korea and see how it feels?
If that means I don't have to watch this movie again, I just might do that.
Martin, I'm not listening to you. For the home of the brave. Get out of here.
Uh-oh,
I give this
some old bullshit.
Fuck you, Martin. Thanks for watching. All right, Martin. You are un-American, man. You are so un-American. I salute you, Seth Rogen and James Franco. I salute you for freedom.
Can't believe 5 years from now we'll have to watch some kind of dramatization or documentary about how America almost went to war with North Korea over this lame ass movie.
You don't understand, Martin. You don't understand, and you never will.
They're called jokes, guys. Seth. But you're too high to know what that is anymore.
Go ahead, Martin. Keep talking. Keep talking. What else you got to say? Go ahead. Keep on. Go ahead. Continue.
And another thing.
All right, Martin. You know what? You know what, Martin? I'll let you off the hook right here. I'll let you off the hook. We'll test your patriotism right here. If you can tell me about these other films that have also caused a bit of controversy.
Okay.
Yes, Martin, you have to win a gold star this evening, Martin.
All right.
Just because we're starting late, and just because you and I don't get along, doesn't mean I'm not going to play games with you, Martin.
All right.
I can let our petty grievances aside to do
Sure.
that. Now, Martin. Oh, and by the way, people, you know how this game is played. Martin has to answer 5 quizzes, 5 pieces of trivia.
3.
3. Well, no, you have to answer 5.
Okay. About to get 3 right.
If you get 3 right, then we win a prize for one of the Toasties out there. But
All
the
right.
Toasties have to call first. The Toasties have to call us first. And to do that, did I actually put up the number?
No.
I did not. Oh, I did. But I'm going to put up again. So if you want to play a game with us this evening, you can reach us, and I'll put it back up here. Just email us at kcoolmans@gmail.com. I guess I didn't put this up this evening, did I?
Told you.
Oh, I didn't. Before I do that, well, I'll get to that in a little while. But for right now, if you want to play a game with us this evening, email us at kcoolmans@gmail.com and put on the subject line, put on there, I want to play a game. And if I see yours first, I will choose you to play the game, and we'll see if we can win you some money this evening. And Martin, the way we're going to play this game now is that this film, The Interview, caused quite a stir with people. Mm-hmm. Controversial because it pissed off a country. But Martin, it's not the first. It's not the first movie to do that. We're just in an age where we're able to hack people now. But before that, countries would get pissed off and be like, "Ooh, America, what? Oh, I ain't got no computer. I don't know what to do. I don't have the internet." So, Martin, what I'm going to do here, I've changed the titles of 5 movies that have upset foreign countries because of our content.
Okay.
And you have to guess either the movie or a character from the movie, or just give me something to let me know that you know what movie that I'm talking about.
Okay.
For example, if I was to give you the Interview, I might change the title around to a very serious talk with the Asian dictator.
Oh, okay.
You get that?
It's kinda okay.
Kinda? Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and bring up the Gmail right here.
Yeah, who we playing for?
Well, let me see. I'm going to see. Let me go ahead and bring up the Gmails and see if somebody has actually sent me an email this wonderful Christmas Eve right here. And I see right now coming up, I think have we played with Jesse Shade before?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Okay. Jesse Shade wants to play the game. Let's go ahead and call Jesse real quick. And Jesse, if you have played with us before, let us know now. Be honest, because I want to give somebody else a chance. I just happened to see yours first. And if Jesse actually played a game and lost, I'll even let him. I'll even let him play again, since he's on here.
Hello?
Hello.
Damn. Hello.
Corey Coleman.
Yes.
You.
What? What?
Hello, I'm here.
No, I thought you about to call me a name. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Corey Coleman, you son of a bitch. Until he realized,
You
oh shit.
son of a bitch.
Okay, well then I guess you don't want to play this game then. Bye. No,
I do want to play the game.
No, okay, all right. You can't be calling me names though doing that, man. You got.
No, I was doing a Schwarzenegger impression.
Really?
That's the worst.
Was that George Schwarzenegger? You were
It was a bad signal, I guess. I don't know.
No, it was a bad impression, is what it was. Yeah. You sound like
pretty much.
You sound like you sound like Schwarzenegger after Cosby raped him, and he now was getting Corey no. Hey Jesse.
All right.
Jesse, I'm glad to have you here.
Yes.
Jesse, where you
I'm glad to be here, Corey.
Jesus Christ, I can tell.
Does
All
Andrew
right.
Wilson have a brother?
I know. All right. So calm down, man. Calm down. All right.
I'm calm.
Okay.
I'm calm.
All right. Jesse, I'd already described how the
Yes.
game is going to be played. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can win you some money this evening. Get you a little Christmas spending money right there. And Martin only has to get 3 out of these 5 pieces of trivia here. I've already explained to him how it's going to be played, so there's nothing left for us to do but actually play. Let's go ahead to our first piece of trivia here.
Okay, Martin, don't snake eyes. Don't give me snake eyes.
You heard him, Martin.
I heard him. Don't go snake eyes.
All right, here we go. The Nasty Kids, the Devil, and the Dictator. Martin, do you know what that is? The Nasty Kids, The Devil, and the Dictator. Remember, this is a movie that pissed off another country that I've changed the title of.
Oh, wow. The Nasty Kids.
The Nasty Kids, The Devil, and the Dictator. Oh, Martin. I bet you toasties out there know what it is. I would look and see, but if I did that, I'd be revealing the answer.
Yeah,
Martin,
my mind's boggling on this one.
what about you, Jesse? You know?
I really
Devil's
don't.
Double?
I have a
Martin, what'd you
general
say?
idea,
The Devil's
maybe, but
Double.
Not really.
Oh, Martin, you are wrong. Wrong. Think about it, Martin. Keywords always say the Nasty Kids, the Devil, and the Dictator. I'm thinking of South Park. Bigger, longer, and uncut.
Okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha.
All right, Martin.
Okay,
Gotcha.
because I just heard the Dictator, and I was thinking Sacha Baron Cohen, and
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, Martin, you know what? We usually let you slide on the first one.
All right.
You don't get it, but that's that's the
Yeah,
one that kind
yeah.
of pull you into the game.
Okay. All right.
That's
I
your
got a
warm-up right
better
there.
understanding of
You
how
got
this is.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll see about
All
that.
right, Mark.
Okay.
You want
I believe in you.
You don't want to make this boy mad.
Yeah, I do not.
Listen to him. He's crazy ass. You don't want to upset him. All right.
I don't believe in God, but I believe in you.
This boy straight up has Asperger's. I know. You got Asperger's, Jesse Shade?
Yes, I do.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, I won. Yes. I won that question right there. All right. Let's go ahead and get
yeah,
to
It's kind of a thing. Yes,
all right,
I do have
all
it,
right,
yes.
boy, shut up. Here we go. The Adventures of the Bumbling, Ignorant Foreigner Who Pissed Off Americans. Martin, The Adventures of the Bumbling, Ignorant Foreigner Who Pissed Off Americans.
Borat.
Damn, you knew that's the way you didn't wait. Did you? Usually I tell you to wait. Martin give a fuck. Boring. Your lip slap in the face and everything. Yes, Martin. Martin's like, I got it. Look at that. Yes, Martin. The Borat.
My wife.
Don't you get the feeling that that's kind of
my
what
obligatory Borat impression.
this boy? Don't you get the feeling that this is kind of what Jesse Shade looks like?
Right.
Yeah, Martin, you're good. Yeah. Go ahead, Jesse. Do your Borat impression. I want to hear this.
My wife. That good?
You sound like an animal, man.
I swear.
Sound like a goat calling for his mama.
I swear.
All right, Jesse. All right. Jesse, here's Martin already won one for you, so we're going to go on to our third one. Now, Martin has two more to get right here, okay?
All right.
All right. Martin, a high temperature that America really caused. A high temperature that America really caused.
Oh, I know.
And, well, before I explain, I'll let you think about it, Martin. You think you got it?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay. Jesse, don't say anything yet, but do you think you have it?
I believe I do.
What about you toasties out there? You think you got this one? Martin's looking a little confident. I'll put it up there one more time. A high temperature that America really caused. Martin, what do you think?
Oh shit. I don't know. Fahrenheit 9/11.
Wow. Martin, you are, by the way, you're the worst actor. Man.
No. You understand? That's what the first thing popped in my head, and then I started thinking like, oh shit, it could be this other thing.
You know, you're right, though. But no, man, that's good. Trying to keep the suspense going. And bringing in the entertainment value of the game. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, boy. Fahrenheit. Like, shut up, Martin. You know the answer right there.
No. I was thinking
Yes.
about an inconvenient truth.
But the temperature's not in there. So
Right.
That's the key
That was
words.
that was the thing. That was what made me-
9/11.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit 9/11. And the whole thing about this documentary is that America was behind our own attack. And you just have to watch the movie to see how. But the movie, it pissed off the royal family of Saudi Arabia. That's why this movie pissed off another country. Now, they didn't do anything. They didn't shut our oil off or anything. Because everybody says, well, y'all hate that fat fuck Michael Moore too. But if he was Brad Pitt or somebody, he'd probably be mad because I would listen to him. Yeah, but Michael Moore, that fat motherfucker, y'all ain't listening to him. But let me go back and also tell you the connection with the other things because I forgot to do that. with South Park, of course, you know, with Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
But at the time, he knew better than to fuck with us. You
Yeah.
know, he ain't no Kim Jong-un.
Right.
He was like, I don't like that, but I ain't gonna say nothing. The other one, which was Borat. Well, of course, Borat, it was Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said, this man's making us look stupid. No, he does not, because people really thought he was from,
Right.
everybody thought he was from Kazakhstan. By the way, people from Kazakhstan don't even look like that. They look like Asians.
Right.
He's like, y'all got a big goddamn Greek, this Super Mario motherfucker walking around. Looking
I
Greek
think
and shit.
Kazakhstan just came up out of existence once Barry Cohen mentioned it.
Yes, that's right, Jesse. So let's go ahead and move on to our next one.
All right.
Goddamn.
Hey, Jesse, what are you doing for Christmas, man? Santa Claus gonna come see you?
Well, I'm standing outside in my underwear right now, so I can talk to you for one.
Best answer.
Yeah, that's
But no, the other thing is that I'm just here hanging about at my house with my parents, as I've been
okay.
doing.
well. You sound like something that somebody with Asperger's would do. So let's go ahead and get to our get to
right.
another one.
That's right.
Now, Jesse, Martin only
Yep.
has to get one more to win, but there is going to be a little bit of a curve thrown into the game right here. So let's move on to our next week and see if Martin can get this one. Martin, the awesome ruler. The awesome ruler. Martin, the awesome ruler. You look a
I
little...
think I know.
Did you know the last one, Jesse?
I did know the last one, and I believe I know this one, even though I've never seen it.
Okay. I don't know if Martin knows this one. He looks a little worried. He's looking at the ceiling to see if he can see the answer. Ain't up there, man. I'll put it back up there for you so you can see the words. The awesome ruler, Martin. The awesome ruler. I want to just throw out something.
I would throw out the dictator, but
What do you think?
the dictator. I got nothing else.
I like the way you look. It's so worried. You know you got this shit.
No, I didn't
Now,
know.
come on.
I didn't know. I'm like,
The joke's over,
I'm like,
Martin.
what's the key word in here? Is it awesome?
He
He says
Hitler
awesome a
talking
lot.
about stop lying, motherfucker. I'll give you a fat one, Martin. Charlie Chaplin as Adolf Hitler as Fred Sanford. You big dummy Stein. Yes, Charlie Chaplin as Adolf Hitler. Needless to say, he upset Hitler very much with this image right here. Hitler felt like he was making a fool out of him. No, Hitler was just making a fool out of himself. But we pissed off Germany with this movie right here. And did you know that one, Jesse Shade?
I did believe I know that one, yeah.
All right. He didn't know that one. You lying, man. He's outside standing in his underwear. You think he knew this shit? Yeah, your dick is about to fall off, ain't it?
It's really not that cold out, actually.
Okay, I hope not.
Yeah, where are you, Jesse?
Pennsylvania.
Shit, the hell, it ain't that cold.
It ain't that cold? What are you talking about? You getting snow right now?
No, we are not. No, it is dry as a bone.
Oh, well, hey, you know that global warming is in full effect right now.
No, they got a different sense of cold than we do.
They do. That's what Ward Air says.
I'm okay with it. Thank you, Al Gore. Thank you.
This kid's actually pretty funny when
Yeah,
he wants
yeah.
to be. Dick hanging all out his
Thank you. I'll
pants
be here
and
all night.
No, you won't be.
Not with us.
Tip your waiters.
You getting your ass out here right after this contest.
Well,
Now-
maybe he's locked out.
Okay.
Well, no, yeah. Mom! Let his ass back in. Oh, okay, Jesse Shade. Now, this is where things get interesting, my man.
Yes.
Now, with one question left, this is the all or nothing round. Now, Martin has worked very hard for you to get these answers. And as far as I'm
certainly
concerned,
has.
you're a winner. But
Nice.
you can take your winnings and take your little cold ass back in the house and be content with that. Or
No, I'm okay. Like I said,
well, are you sure? We can play.
I'm sure.
We can play.
I'll stay out here all night.
Oh, you okay? You okay to stay?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I've
but
been
you-
waiting for this my whole life. You
Boy,
think
you're not listening to me. See, you don't understand because you're excited right now. But if Martin answers this last question right here and he gets it
Yes, sir.
wrong, you get nothing.
Ooh.
Yeah, huh? Didn't see that. Didn't hear that part.
So, Jesse, do you want to keep playing, or you want to just like say, "Hey, I stand where I am"?
Keep
I
playing.
think I'm gonna trust my instincts on this one and play to win.
And play the. That's my man, Jesse. Jesse, I like you. A real man stays out and plays the game.
Would not have done that.
And I love you, Coy.
Love you too, man. You just became my hero. All right, Martin. We got a brave one right here.
Okay.
This is the last one. Remember, people, Martin either gets this question and Jesse walks away a winner with a little bit of a bonus, or Jesse walks away with nothing if Martin loses. Let's go ahead and see what this last question is. The era of existing haphazardly. The era of existing haphazardly. Okay.
I'm gonna guess.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's get a little time.
Okay.
I bet you don't know that one, Jesse, do you?
Surprisingly, I do.
Oh. Okay.
I'd love to hear his answer.
I would love to hear his answer, too. But unfortunately, we can't do that, so we're just going to have to trust him. What about you Toasties out there? Give you a little bit of time to see if you can answer this. All right, Martin, go ahead.
I'm gonna guess the year of living dangerously.
God damn it. Thought I was going to save some money right now. But, hey, I'm not one to go back on my word. Jesse, you trusted Martin, and you won. Yes, it is the year of living dangerously. This is the movie that has, what's your boy?
Mel Gibson?
Mel Gibson and Sigourney Weaver.
I forgot that Mel Gibson was in this.
Yeah, Mel Gibson is in this movie.
All I remember was Linda Hunt playing a little Asian man.
That's right.
Oscar for it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. People, look at this picture right here. That's a woman. Y'all like, what? Somebody say, no, that's my cousin. And he's got a dick. No, people, Linda Hunt is actually a woman. She won an Oscar for that. But this movie, it's about a reporter in Indonesia. And the reporter is actually, like we said, it's Mel Gibson. And he has a little romance with Sigourney Weaver. And he's in Indonesia. And I forgot, I never saw the movie, but it was something about that film that pissed the Indonesian government off.
No, just because it exposed those killing fields they had over there.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see the movie. You know,
it was on heavy rotation on Showtime, and I was in high school. I watched it a bunch.
I thought it was because Mel Gibson was over there.
No, that's back when he was cool.
Okay, but maybe they didn't. Maybe they found another side of him. You know, told y'all that motherfucker was crazy. You thought it was just that movie. No, it was him. Even Sigourney Weaver's like, you know what? We were good until you told me I smell like a pack of niggas. Is it something I said? Yeah, it's something you said.
Apparently, whatever was in him, he kept bottled up until Passion of the Christ, and that just
drove
did it.
His ass nuts.
Yeah.
I actually more Apocalypto. I think it was around there.
He had already gone nuts by that point.
Yeah. Apocalypto was like, well, that's what people said. Well, this is perfect for you because your ass is gone Apocalypto.
Yeah, right.
Jesse Shea, you have won this game, and I am proud of you for being brave and going on, and it paid off for you. So, Jesse, I'm going to be giving you your reward via email, and if you don't receive it soon, just give me a reminder and let me know. Sometimes things happen.
You got it.
And I'll get that to you. All right, Jesse, I imagine that you're cold right now.
Not really, no. I'm still pretty good.
You probably have an icicle hanging from your dick right now.
Yeah, I imagine your neighbors want you to go back in the house.
Yeah.
We might die, but we'd be total dickheads if we didn't do this.
I've had a great life. I had the best friend. Fucked more women than Ellen DeGeneres.